Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Story Time. In honor of my grandmother's birthday today, I am going to be reading Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss. And this is a fun book, and I know children of all ages will enjoy this book. So, if my grandmother was still alive today, we would all be gathering at her house either today, meaning on Friday the 24th, or tomorrow on the 25th for a meal. And my grandmother loved to have the family come and sing. And we would sit and sing hymns until no one wanted to sing no more. So, in fact, that's what we did for her last birthday. We all got together and we ate and we sung. And she had a wonderful time. So I hope that you guys will enjoy the book. And as we like to say, or as I like to say, I should say, I apologize. Gather your children, gather your blankets and your bears too, and let's all settle down because I have a story to read to you. I hope you enjoy Happy Birthday to You by Dr. Seuss. I wish we could do what they do in Catherine. They sure know how to say Happy Birthday to You. In Catherine, every year on the day you were born, they start the day right in the bright early morn, when the birthday honker hikes high up Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn. And the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up, for today is your day of all days." Then the moment the horn's happy honk honk is heard, comes a fluttering flap flap, and then comes the bird. The great birthday bird. There she is. And so far as I know, Cattaroo is the only place birthday birds grow. This bird has a brain. He's most beautiful. He's his most beautifully brain, with the brainless bird brain that's ever been trained. He was trained by the most splendid club in this nation, the Cattaroo Happy Birthday Association. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes around, he's in charge of it all. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft whoosh in the brightening sky. You're not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the housetops and trees of Cattaroo, you'll see that bird coming to you, just to you. The bird pops right in. You're up on your feet. You jump to the window. You meet and you greet with a secret Cattaroo birthday high sign and shake that only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so, with each finger and toe. Then the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth and let's go. It's your day of all days. It's the best of the best. So don't you waste a minute. Hop to it. Get dressed." And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on a smorgasbord's back. Today, laughs the bird, eat whatever you want. Today, no one tells you you can't or you shan't. And today, you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. So get in there and munch. Have a big muncharoo. Today is your birthday. Today, you are you. if we didn't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you've never been born, well, then what would you do? If you've never been born, well, then what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. You might be a doorknob or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of green tomatoes. Or worse than all that, why, you might be a wasn't. A wasn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He just isn't present. But you are you. And now, isn't that pleasant? So, we'll go to the top of the topless blue space, the official kangaroo birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off at the sky. Shout loud at the top of your voice. I am I, me. I am I. And I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers. I am I. And now on this day of all days in Cataroo, the association has built just for you a railway with very particular boats that are pulled through the air by the fun-killer goats. These goats never slip, never trip, never bungle. They'll take us down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffling flowers that anyone grows will have grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. They smell like licorice and cheese. Send 40 hoop-bubs up the trees to snip with snippers, nip with nippers, clip and clop with clapping clippers, nip and snip with clipping cloppers, snip and snop with snippening snoppers. All for you, the hoop-bubs clip. Happy birthday, Nop and Nip. Then pile the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippo homers' backs. They'll take those flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippo homers too. While this is done, I've got a hunch. It's time to eat our birthday lunch. For birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled up on a spool. So stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff until you've had enough. Now, of course, we're all mustard. So one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools, which are very fine warm water mountaintop tubs, which were built just for this by the Mustard Off Clubs. Then out of the water, sing loud while you dry. Sing loud, I am lucky. Sing loud, I am I. If you've never been born, then you might be an isn't. And isn't has no fun at all. No, he didn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born, or you don't get a present. A present? Aha! Now what kind shall I give? Why, the kind you'll remember as long as you live. Would you like a fine pet? Would you? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the finest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official kangaroo birthday pet reservation, from east of the easterest to the west of the westest. We've searched the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, small, medium, tall. If you wish, I will find the tallest of all. To find who's the tallest, we'll start with the smallest. We start with the smallest, then what do? We line them all up, back to back, 2 by 2, taller and taller, and then we are through. We finally will find one who's taller than who. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on their tiptoes and cheat. And so from the smaller, we stack them up taller and taller and taller, taller and taller. And now here's the one who is taller than aller. He's yours. He's all yours. He's the very tallest. I know you'll enjoy him, the tallest of allest. I'll have him shipped home to you. Birthday Express. That costs quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. So what if it cost me 1,000 or 2? Today is your birthday. You get what you wish. You may also might like a nice time telling fish. I'll send David Gets, and I'll send David Gets. Deep down in deep under the sea, and they're undersea kits. In all the wide world, there are no better pets than the time-telling fish that gets, and gets. But speaking of time, what good gracious alive, that time-telling fish says it's 5:15. I had no idea. It was getting so late. We have to get going. We have a big date. And so, as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best of the best. The night of all nights in Kangaroo. So according to rule, what we usually do is saddle up to hooded coffers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday palace. And your birthday party soon starts to begin in the finest palace you've ever been in. Now this birthday palace, as soon as you will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in. 12 halls for brass bands, not counting the 53 hamburger stands. And besides all of that, there are 65 rooms just for keeping the sweeping up afterwards brooms. Because after you party, as well as you may guess, it will take 20 days just to sweep up the mess. First we greeted by drummers who drum as they come. And next come the strummers who strum as they come. And the drummers who drum and the strummers who strum are followed by the zoomers who come as they zoom. And just look at those zoomers. They're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing. And that makes the music that zoomers call zooming. And all of this beautiful zooming and humming and plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming, all of it is for you. Look, Dr. Daring singing herrings. Daring singing spelling herrings. See what daring herrings do? They sing and spell it all for you. And here comes your cake, cooked by Snookers and Snickers, the official Cake-a-Roo Happy Birthday Cake Cookers. And Snookers and Snickers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today. Made of guaranteed, certified strictly, grade A peppermint cucumber sausage paste butter, and the world's finest cake slices, Dutter and Dutter, and Dutter and Dutter with hatchets aflutter, high up on the poop deck, stand ready to cut her. Today you are you. Today is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I'm not just a clam or a ham or a dusty oak jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am. That's a great thing to be. If I say so myself, happy birthday to me. Now by horseback and birdback and heiferback too. Come your friends, all your friends from all over Cake-a-Roo, and the birthday palace heats up with hot friends, and your party goes on and on and on till it ends. When it ends, you're much happier, richer and fattier. The bird flies you home on a very soft pallet. So that's what the birthday bird does in Cake-a-Roo. And I wish I could do all these great things for you. The end. Happy birthday, grandmother. I hope in heaven they serve cake. And I hope they sing too. And I hope that you guys will come back again real soon. Good night, everybody.